What's kind of your expectations of this group? I mean, you kind of rotated guys in and out. You've had injuries for the last couple games of the season. What's kind of your expectations?
Well, the good part when injuries occur is that the opportunities open up. So it gives other guys an opportunity to go out and perform, and for us to get a gauge to see where they are and if they should get more time and stuff. Right now, I feel comfortable with the guys we got. Glad the guys that were injured are coming back. And I feel comfortable that I have some solid backups that can go in and play.
What did adding Talanoa back? How does that change things in the back end for you guys?
Well, I mean, you add a playmaker. I mean, from a schematic system standpoint, everything's still going to be the same. But obviously, you're having someone who can come in and produce. So I'd say that's probably the biggest attribute.
Isaiah Paul seemed like he had a pretty good game. Obviously, the interception. But he didn't start in the game. What kind of went into that decision?
Oh, that was just solely personnel. They came out with something. We had a particular personnel where he wasn't in on that play, and they just happened to do it the first play. That's all it was.
How about Dorian Hewett getting in at the end? What did you think of him? Making a play, knocking the ball away.
Good. And I'll be honest, like I said, due to injuries and things like that, people get opportunities, and he's one of the guys who took advantage of it. He went in and they tried to test him, and he produced. So I'm pleased to know that, hey, gosh, the scene wasn't that big because that was a critical time. It was fourth quarter, 2-minute drill, and he performed. So I was happy to see that he performed well.
Were you surprised a little bit that they didn't try to go after him that first drive? Instead of going after Elijah, who had been in the game the whole time.
Yeah, not necessarily. They had their two guys, 84 and 2. So they was focusing on those guys. And then if you realized who Dorian was going against, he actually was going against number 8. So I'm not sure what their deal was. Mm-hmm. So obviously when 2 was running, they still kept going to OG's side. So I'm not sure what they did.
What's the key messaging for your guys this week going up against Cal, especially knowing you might not know which quarterback you guys are facing straight out?
Oh, yeah. That part doesn't matter. I mean, for us, it's always the same. It's learn the system, learn the game plan for the week, work hard at executing the fundamentals of your techniques, and then give great effort. The biggest thing we're going to do, like we always do, is focus on doing a great job of stopping the run, force the pass, protect the deep ball, and minimize mistakes. So it's always going to be the same for us, no matter who we're going against.
Chase Williams has been asked to do a lot of different things this year, bouncing back and forth between safety, nickel, corner. Like, how has he handled all of those?
He's the Swiss Army knife, man. He's the one who's capable of doing it all. Last week, in the middle of the week, we did make an adjustment to move him to the nickel spot, but he's been paying attention, so he can, like I said earlier in the year, he knows all 3 spots. So he knows both safeties and the nickel spot, and he pays attention. So when it was asked of him to do it, it was like no problem.
Is there a position long term that you kind of would expect Dorian to fall into?
I'm leaning towards him as a potential corner nickel,
Okay.
but that's down the road right now.
Sure.
I want him to perfect the corner spot.
To go back to Isaiah Paul now for a bit, he seems to be playing at a higher level for the past couple of weeks. What do you see in his development this season?
Well, the biggest thing is he's kind of the center fielder most of the time. So the biggest thing is to protect the middle. At the same time, he's going to be put in a lot of situations where he has to be a downhill alley tackler. So that's the biggest 2 things that he has to focus on. And he's just been doing a pretty good job of it.
How have you felt about Elijah Griffin last couple of weeks back from injury?
He's doing fine, man. He's doing a good job. I mean, he asked for that matchup last week. If everyone realizes OG's the left corner, he went to the right in this game. He asked for that matchup because he wanted to go against a really top receiver in our conference. I thought he did a good job.
Is there something you have to do to build Isaac Taylor Stewart's confidence back after he struggled last game?
Well, for him, it's just focusing in on the fundamentals. Everything is explainable once you watch the film and you say, oh, I just have to do that. Oh, I just have to do that. So once you watch the film and you see it, then it's like, okay, I got it. This week he's had a really good week so far. It's not over yet. He's got to clean up some fundamental footwork, but he'll come around.
You guys have 3 corners in that rotation that it seems like you're willing to go with heavily. Is there a temptation to use a different one depending on what wide receiver matchups you have, or is it just about freshness?
It varies. It depends. But I do believe I have 3, and I can rotate them left and right, and they can play both sides, and I feel comfortable with them going in. The cool part is 22 showed up. So now it's like good. I got 3.5, 4, and that makes me feel good. So I've always thought I had 3 starters, so, and they know it and think of it in that manner as well.
We can see more 22 in this week and next week.
Depends on how the flow of the game goes, but I would like to. In my mind, I think so.
Gotcha.
But I'd like to think so.
And where has he kind of grown the most in the last month, Dorian?
Confidence. I think after he got in that, I forgot what game it was, but after he got in that one game, the next week's practice, it was like the light switch came on. He was just comfortable and confident, and since then it's just been, man, he's maturing, he's grown. And I think it was because he got in a live action game, and now it's not big.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally walked up to him in the middle of the game, I was like, I'm going to put you in. He's like, coach, I'm good. And he had no nervousness to him. It felt good.
That was this week, or
that was this week.
Yeah, gotcha.
When I put him in, I was like, hey, I'm going to throw you in. He's like, coach, I'm good. He said, I got you.
A little bit different than a month ago, I guess.
I think he would have been like, yeah, coach, you're good. This one, it just felt different. It was like a perfect response, at the time.
Sure.
It was like a moment.